So I think I may want to start making a few videos on my channel a little bit more personal. A lot of people seem to always want a clear-cut message from every one of my videos, but occasionally maybe I just want to do something like tell a story, like the time I called the cops thinking G Fuel was cocaine. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I actually try to take myself out of a lot of my videos. Like in all my videos back around May where I mentioned Dota or talked about a few things relating to Dota, every single time I brought up the word Dota, I would immediately follow the sentence with, I'm not saying Dota's better than League, I'm not saying League's better than Dota, these are both great games in their own rights, I'm not saying one is better than the other. People still thought I was in the comments down below. To be honest, I actually don't think League is better than Dota or that Dota is better than League, but even if I did, I would feel too scared to give my opinion in one of those videos. I wouldn't want to offend anyone. I think I'm going to start cutting back on that a little bit and try and be a little more real on my channel, be a little more opinionated and give my thoughts and opinions on everything. I just want to be a little more personal and a little more me. 2 days ago, I was streaming with you guys, I was playing some games, ranked games late at night, and telling some stories, talking back and forth with you guys, interacting. And I was telling this one story about my senior year of high school where I just insulted this teacher straight to her face in front of our entire class. She was this woman who came into our class as a student teacher, someone who's learning to become a teacher, and she was teaching the class a few months. Everyone hated her though. She was condescending, rude, just overall mean, and we wanted our old English teacher back. This was in an English class. So there's this one day where she told us, she gave us an assignment in class, an in-class assignment where what we were supposed to do was take the most unique thing we had out of our backpack and give a little speech on it as if we were trying to sell it, like it was an item that you would have on an infomercial. Now immediately when she said this, bells and whistles started going off in my head. You see, my father is a bit of a grammar Nazi, and he taught my brother, my sister, and me all how to speak proper English. One of his biggest pet peeves was misusing the word unique. Unique means one of a kind, but a lot of people misuse the word as if it means unusual. People say something's very unique, but that's improper English because something can't be very one of a kind. It's either one of a kind or not one of a kind. Get back here. The jukes. When something's one of a kind though, it can't be very one of a kind. It's either one of a kind or not, and it can't be the most one of a kind thing in your backpack. And this is a rude, condescending teacher that wants to teach an English class. I remember this very vividly. When it was my turn to go up, she called my name. She said, Nathaniel, come up and give your speech. I took the book, The Brothers Karamazov, and I went to the front of the classroom and started giving my speech. I gave the typical infomercial speech that everyone else was giving just to get my credit for the grade and everything. So I said, it's a book, it's a wonderful book, it tells a good story, you can read it for hours, it can entertain you, yada yada yada. Then I closed with, though, this is actually a really good book though, and a book that everyone should have. In fact, if you read this book, you're gonna become smarter, maybe even smart enough to realize the word unique means one of a kind, and therefore you can't have a most one of a kind thing in your backpack. That's improper English. It was like the douchiest thing I ever said or have done, but at the same time the class loved me for it. It was like my most proud moment in high school. The student teacher couldn't even do anything, she just laughed it off. Anyway, during my stream, I told this story, I think I told maybe one other. I just sort of hung out with you guys and had a lot of fun, and at one point during the stream, one guy just said, wow, G-Bay is so high tonight. It was at that point that I sort of realized I don't put much personality into any of my videos, and how I act in real life isn't how I act in my videos, which is sort of the point of some of the older ones, but at the same time, it's something I sort of want to change with these dailies. So that's something I'm going to bring out a little bit more in my videos, hopefully a little bit more personality and a little bit more G-Bay. Hopefully you guys like it, and you can of course tell me if you don't, but I'm hoping that you guys are subscribed to me for me, and maybe not just solely for the information or the advice that I provide. I certainly have plenty more stories to tell you guys on stream, and to tell you guys in future videos if you're interested. Anyway though, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I hope you're looking forward to tomorrow's, but until then, thank you very much for watching, good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.